Nobody told me that's what we were doing.
We are back with episode 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it last week. We were back from a 1-year hiatus.
Now just a 1 week hiatus this time.
Yeah. I said 1 year hiatus and I paused because I thought I said it wrong, but it actually had been a year.
It's actually
has
been a year. Hiatus.
Hiatus.
Why did you say it like that?
I don't know.
Easy, Morgan Wallen.
Oh man, still fresh.
I mean, you heard about that in the news, right?
Yeah,
about a week ago.
Last week, yeah, happened Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago, something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, either way, he's in trouble.
Yeah, he's in big doo doo still after a week.
So, do you have anything in stocks, like personal investing in stocks?
I do not. I put all of my money into a 401k,
which is, fun fact, stocks.
Yeah, that's what mine is too.
Yep. But I let somebody else do it for me.
Yeah.
Same.
I have one of those.
Excuse me.
I have a personal. I have a personal account that I have my own investing in, but I would not advise it. I have made a lot of money off of it, but I would not advise it to.
You made $45 million off of it.
Well, I didn't have 500,000 to invest.
50,000.
I didn't have 5,000 to invest. So
that's the thing that pisses me off about Robinhood. Because it's supposed to be for people that just throw $100 at it here, $100 at it there, whatever you can.
I mean, yeah, I put 3,000 in, and I turned it into 6,700. So, not that that's like some whoa, man, you can go do whatever you want with that, but it was nice to.
So you're 3,700 up.
Yeah, I bought it when everything was low with COVID. Took advantage of the market. I know.
Buy the dip. That's what they say on Reddit. Buy the dip.
Yep, I bought low, and it's high right now, but I think it will get higher with all the coronavirus stuff and when more people get vaccinated.
Like the Creed song? Creed, you guys don't like Creed? Not Creed fans?
It's not ringing a bell.
Can you take me?
Oh, okay. There it is. Okay.
Thank you, Troy.
Can you take me higher?
This guy wears a beanie one time.
This is 1 week after listening to Creed.
Oh, God.
You can take me higher.
We did have a jam session one.
Yeah. That was
Concrete Walls After
That
Dark.
was a Thursday night till 2 o'clock in the morning.
I was gone.
Did you stay?
No, I was gone.
Was it just me, you and Tristan?
Yeah, it was me and Tristan.
Go listen to episode 3.
9?
It was on February 18th because it was on the table.
It was on
the table.
It was on the table.
Get out of here. No, easy, Slim Shady. What were we talking about? Oh, stocks.
We were talking about stocks.
I wouldn't recommend it, but if it does dip down again, I don't see anything against it. But play it safe. Buy ETFs. Buy large portfolios. Don't buy single stocks. They are way too volatile. Don't do it.
So don't buy stocks.
Well, buy stocks, but buy groups of stocks.
Would you say you would want me to diversify my assets?
Oh,
whoa, got it. Get you a diversified portfolio.
Now that we've all aged 45 years.
Yeah.
I swear I had a yeet.
That would have been perfect.
And it is somewhere.
We could. It's probably the green one.
No, that's the boom boom.
Mission failed.
No, that's not that one.
That's my life story.
Okay, I gotta find this one.
It's gotta be this one.
All right,
Bazinga.
you guys keep talking.
About what?
I don't know. I swear I had a yeet.
Do we?
So while he's
podcast?
looking for a yeet, we will talk about the.
Oh,
That was not the yeet.
We will talk about the origin of yeet. Where did yeet originate?
Yeet.
I was asking you, Tanner.
Hey,
I have no idea.
Give me my laptop. Because I'm going to put this one on.
There's two here. That was the weirdest flex I've ever felt.
There's two here.
There's two here. He asked me to handle the laptop.
Well, while Troy's doing this, we can give you guys a favor and give away the letter at the beginning of the episode.
So you don't have to listen to the end.
Yeah, if you don't
Or
want to
you
listen the
just-
whole time.
Yeah, you just want to skim through.
Because fun fact, we've got your 7 seconds, so we're going to get your listen. But
Oh, I'm not.
Man.
Troy reverted back to the basic ones.
To normal. There you go.
Awkward.
You said
So-
we got your 7 seconds.
That's what she said.
I am failing this week at these.
Our DJ was a little rough today, but...
Fun fact checker. Last week I said his name was Jonathan. It's actually Michael.
Oh, it was Michael.
Yeah.
He has never showed up, so...
Chocolate rain.
If your name is Michael and you want to be our fact checker and work for free...
Your name doesn't even have to be Michael.
No,
honestly.
I mean, if you just want to be our
You just
fact
have to-
checker and
you just
show
have
up,
to sit-
you're more than welcome.
You have to sit over here with the laptop and call us on our bullshit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Kind of how like we do with Tanner.
Exactly.
We fact check
They
Tanner.
are my fact checkers.
We fact check Tanner. You fact check all of us.
The whole show. But anyways, the first letter was G. We'll help you out if you didn't. Surely you listened to the first one if you're listening to the
If
second
you
one.
didn't know the first letter, go back and listen until you find the first letter.
But the
It's thrown in somewhere in there in the whole podcast.
the last letter of the word is G.
GG.
Mm-hmm.
Good game.
So yeah, we'll throw you a bone. First letter G, last letter G. But you have to listen to the next 12 episodes
What
in
happens
order
if you-
to get the word.
What happens if you Google words that begin and
I'm
end
sure there's a
with
ton.
G?
Excuse me, I'm popular.
Literally the third one. Fuck, I just said that. Damn it.
Well,
Nobody's going to look it
it
up.
doesn't matter because we're not taking calls until the last episode. They could know the answer the whole time.
I could have meant the third word, the third line,
The,
The third
third
syllable?
search, the third. You could have meant the
third
third search.
page.
Well, they don't even know what document you just pulled up.
That's true. It could have been a picture of a turtle.
Gargantuig. That's a 14-letter word. It starts with G and ends with G. But anyway, the way we will attempt to do it is on our last episode, we will give a date and we will be going live on Instagram. And you have to submit that word on Instagram. We will probably do the whole episode. But yes. Troy, what are you doing again?
I'm trying to find this sound effect because now it's bugging me.
So you're still working on one sound effect.
Yeah, it's worth it. I need to go to Safari. I need to go to history.
So Dakota, do you ever shop on Facebook Marketplace?
No, I haven't had Facebook since about like June last year.
Weird
I
flex,
did.
but
I did. You can still look at Facebook Marketplace. Like if you just Google Facebook Marketplace.
oh, you can even if you don't have a Facebook account.
Yeah, I looked at it the other day, but I know that you are very frequent in the. You're like what they would call like a slumlord,
Pretty much, pretty much.
but for Facebook Marketplace.
If you can sell anything on Facebook Marketplace, I have.
You're the only person I've known to sell semen on Facebook Marketplace.
Awkward. Called me out on that one. But yeah, I have made quite a bit of money off of Facebook Marketplace, just off of junk that you would probably throw away.
More money on stocks or more money on Facebook Marketplace?
Let me think. Over. Oh man, since Facebook. Well, so I was selling stuff on Facebook before Facebook Marketplace was a thing. It was called Facebook Garage Sale Sites, and there was one called the Mustang Yukon Garage Sale Site, and I had sold a lot of stuff on that. But then Facebook Marketplace came around, and I have sold even more things on that. Basically, if there's something as an old dresser or
Tanner's anti-clutter, anti-hoarder. So
I'm pretty close to a minimalist if there was one.
I wouldn't go that far. But
I don't have a whole lot of things.
minimalist like recycle potatoes.
Well, no, minimalists like live out of an RV and have no pot, have like one pot and one pan.
Yeah, one fork, one spoon.
Yeah, no, I don't have that much. I just have the minimal amount of things you would need to live in a house.
If Tanner went to see a psychiatrist, they would maybe probably diagnose him with OCD.
Oh, I would 100% have OCD. There, if I actually went and got it checked out, OCD would be yes, 100%. But we are moving out of the Norman house as long as everything goes okay, and we close on the 18th of February. We will be moving into a house, so we have been basically buying our stuff we're going to need for the house and selling everything that's extra. My favorite thing to do is to find stuff. I know you guys are going to think it's crazy. Find stuff on the side of the road that is free that people throw out.
Troy, does that surprise you? Doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise you or Troy, but maybe some listeners. You never know.
Hey, what do these people say whenever they throw it out of their car? Oh my god! Oh my god! And then I was also looking for this one.
Oh, Piper would love that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So. Okay.
So Troy finally found it.
Gosh, sorry that it was bugging me because I remember setting it up, but then I didn't put it on there. So
He's not very good at technology stuff, but
yeah, I'm technologically advanced.
But anyways, I've sold a lot of stuff and made a lot of money off of Facebook Marketplace.
So what has been your favorite, least favorite, and most bizarre thing that you've sold or bought or seen on Facebook Marketplace? Have you seen those TikToks where it's like, what's one sound that lives rent-free in your head? Mm-hmm. Mine would be like, what's one thing on Facebook Marketplace that you cannot get out of your head? I'll go first. People who sell mirrors on Facebook Marketplace.
And they take a picture in the mirror.
They're like, because some people are just like, oh, click, here's the mirror. Here's the bottom half of my body.
I saw this one. I don't remember if it was on Facebook Marketplace or not, but the dude is like bent down taking a picture of the microwave, and it's a stainless steel microwave, and you see his dong hanging between his knees. It's like, put on pants when you take the picture, dog.
How would you... Why?
New meaning to microwave weenies.
Oh.
But
I need to get back to my good sounds.
Bruh.
Favorite. I was trying to think of favorite thing. There have been... Oh, okay. My new favorite thing would be the... what would you call those? The yard reindeers?
Yard reindeers.
The like light up for Christmas ones?
You know what I'd call them?
Yard reindeers. All right, y'all are gonna die. But
what do you guys think at home if you're watching? What do you call those little?
They're yard reindeers. Just shut up.
Here, I will put them right here in my hand.
Christmas
right
decorations.
Christmas decorations. Yard reindeers. Okay, go on.
Regardless of what they're called, they were next door, and they had thrown them out of this house. Actually,
doesn't count.
I picked them up.
Doesn't count.
Took them home, and I made $50 on them.
Because he sold them on Facebook Marketplace.
It does count.
Yep. So $50.
Doesn't matter.
Didn't have to do anything except walk across the street, pick them up, put them in my truck.
Because this person came and picked them up from your house, right?
Actually, this was different. I actually had to deliver these, but I sold them for $40 and I paid them $10 delivery. So
you charged them $10 delivery.
Yes.
You didn't pay them $10 delivery.
Yes.
Right, Michael?
You're correct.
Yeah. Michael? Yeah, Michael says. Yeah.
Yep.
You charge them, not paid.
I feel like we're on that radio station that's on 98 point something.
The one that doesn't play Morgan Wallen anymore.
That would be all of them. I was going to say, I have bought a lot of camera equipment on Facebook Marketplace. But the one thing about the people who are selling their cameras, like the camera that we're recording on right now, I bought that on Facebook Marketplace. I would say I got a good deal on it. The guy didn't really know how to use it. His girlfriend bought it for him, and he is like, I don't know how to use it. And I was like, I do. What you have is a gold mine, and
and you stole it.
And I feel really bad for what he was asking for, and I kind of talked him down a little bit more just because of the person that I am. And I could tell he didn't know what he was doing with it. And yeah, I got it. I stole it from him almost.
That's why you have the beanie on.
Yeah.
It was a ski mask. Okay.
Okay. No, it was kind of it was kind of sketchy whenever I bought it from him.
So what's the retail price of that camera?
Retail price for that is like $1,200.
What'd you pay for it?
I bought that, couple batteries, a monitor, cords, cables, software for the camera that you can edit stuff, which some people use, a lens for $900.
All from the same guy.
All from the same guy. And he showed up to my work. It was pouring down rain that morning when he brought it, and he was like, hey, yeah, I got everything in my car. And I was like, and I was like, how about you just like come inside to my office like space and you can just hand it to me. He's like, yeah, but it's pouring down rain, so just come into my car. It's like, well, I was like, okay. He was driving a nice car, so I mean, I wasn't.
That means you won't get your penis touched because he's driving a nice car.
Well, it's like if he
You
was
have better odds if he's driving a nice car.
yeah. Like if he would have been driving like what's that car from
Easy.
What's that car from Employee of the Month? You just hit my
fuck.
Mazda Miata.
Miata.
I think it's a Civic.
And,
96 Civic.
yeah. But he was driving a nice Dodge Charger. So I was like, okay. Like if you're gonna take me, at least take me fast. And so
then that Canon, that power shot that I
Yeah.
have, you got a steal on that too.
So that was actually really funny. The guy was selling it because his girlfriend, now ex-girlfriend, bought it for him. He wanted nothing to do with anything related to her. Put the camera on Facebook Marketplace for like $250, and I was like $240. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I'll meet you. Like, I work downtown. I'll meet you at your office." And I was like, I kind of played it off. I didn't act like I knew what I was doing. And I was like, yeah, I really want just like a camera to like, document.
So you're a hustler.
I'm a hustler whenever it goes. Like when people don't know what they have, I'm going to hustle you.
Yes.
In a good way for my benefit.
That's a good way for you, a bad way for them.
He still got money. Well, one thing, it was a gift.
How much was that camera worth?
$500.
They're $500 brand new. But
And I got it for...
Oh, did you break the flash or was the flash broke?
I dropped it like the first day I got it, and I was like...
He broke the flash.
The guy handed it to him and he dropped it.
No.
No,
That's what I got. It was like instant karma the day I got it. And now the flash has problems popping up. But everything else about the camera works great.
It's the greatest camera ever.
A G7X Mark II.
It's very nice.
It's like the starter YouTube.
It's the one we use for our little like video vlog things that we have.
And so that happened. I bought a lot of things. I bought lenses.
One of my favorite ones was recently I bought an ice machine for our new house.
Oh, you ended up
I got us an ice machine. But I had talked a guy down from, he wanted $800 for a Sonic ice machine. It made Sonic pellets, but it made 500 pounds of ice in 24 hours.
When you say Sonic pellets, do you mean like Sonic the Hedgehog or like Sonic the
restaurant?
Oh, okay. All right. Just
the drive-in.
It actually came from a Sonic in Purcell is where it was.
Oh, it actually came from a Sonic.
It's Sonic ice from Sonic. So it's a...
not to be confused with the Hedgehog.
No, not the little blue guy.
For clarification.
But thank God he's blue. But we went...
Bruh. Yeah, what?
We went to... I talked him down from... He had it at 900, then he dropped it to 8, and I said, will you take 500 for it?
Jesus.
It didn't come with a collection bin, so it just comes with the ice maker. So you need the bottom like bin. So that'd be another $200. But that ice machine with a bin goes for like $2,400. So I was just trying to make some money off of it, but I really wanted a nice ice machine in my garage. Well, he said the best I can do is $625. And I said, okay, well, I'll take it for $5 if you're interested. If not, then, I'm still here. If you find somebody else, fine, but I'll take it for $5. And then about 2 hours later, an under the counter ice machine, like one you'd have in your kitchen, showed up for $120 on, which doesn't make near as much ice. It's not Sonic ice. It's the little squares, the little like drink squares you'd get at a restaurant.
Yeah.
But it showed up and I said, how about 80 cash I can meet today? And he said, okay. So I went, picked it up, $80. Though, does it work? I have no idea yet. Could it be my best and worst Facebook Marketplace buy in the same purchase? Yes.
I thought you were gonna say you got the Sonic one for like $200. Or something.
No, it's still for sale.
Wait, was that real? Or?
That was a. Oh, that was
I also bought a film camera from a guy. Kind of sketchy deal.
Said the motherfucker wearing a beanie and a jacket.
It's in my own house. I can do what I want. Next episode, no pants.
No, you're gonna wear pants next episode.
Well, shorts.
You don't have to wear pants or underwear.
It's my house.
You have to wear that cloth.
So it's actually sitting up there on the counter right there. It's the
There's 20 cameras.
well, it's the one with the fuzzy mic on it.
A Rode mic.
Yeah, it doesn't actually plug into that camera, but they're good holders for my mics.
Looks good decoration.
Well, I bought it. He posted it, and I was like, oh man, if this is the one that I think it is, it's worth a lot of money. And he's only posting it for like $40, and I was like, 30. Because he has no idea what he has. This camera sells on eBay for $120, and excuse me,
Kind of gassy these last 2 weeks.
I don't know what I ate. Egg rolls, I think. And
2 weeks in a row?
2 weeks in a row. Have you ever had Panda egg rolls?
I don't eat egg rolls.
Good.
Jinx, you owe me a.
You eat soda.
Oh, I don't know which I'm not. I don't want to make a fool out of myself.
Mission failed.
Yeah.
We'll get him next time.
Yep.
Why did this man just do that with his toe?
I don't know. That was gross. And so I bought. Get your foot off, Riker. Get off the table. So I bought this camera from him, and I had no idea if it worked. And I was like, "Do you have the battery?" And he's like, "Yeah. Let me run up to my apartment, grab the battery, and then come down." He left the camera with me, ran back up to his apartment, and was gone for like 5 minutes. I was like, I should have just dipped out. But I want
broke.
Yeah, I want my Facebook Marketplace like rating to stay high, because that would.
Well, quit swindling, motherfuckers.
Hey, surprisingly, mine is a 3.5
Dang.
Out of what?
out of 5 stars.
That's not good.
No.
I get a 3.5
That's
Uber,
terrible.
I'm not getting in.
No,
But
it's probably because I do the same thing he does. Hey, it's 120. I'll give you 95.
It's bullshit. If someone says it's 120, you offer him $40.
Yeah, it was the ice machine. It was 120. I asked him for 80.
that's a reasonable like
Alex was
low
like,
ball.
don't scare him away. I was like, he wants to sell it.
So this camera, I checked it. It didn't have the battery. I ended up having to like buy a new battery. They're cheap, but I checked the bulb setting on the camera, and that worked, where it just like opens the shutter automatically. You don't need a battery or anything. And so I was like, okay, it works. So I bought it.
Hey, do you know what
Swindled.
you know what the cool story bucket is?
There's probably a couple stories in there about an ice machine.
Oh,
That's throwing it into the cool story
Yep.
bucket.
Yeah.
So just fun fact, if nobody knows what the cool story bucket is, if somebody tells a story and it's irrelevant
less than cool.
and it's a blank stare at somebody that just told the story,
If you yawn while
you
they're telling the
go
story,
to the YouTube channel and you'll see you hold your hands like this, and somebody has to shoot, and it went in. And Troy added another one to his cool story bucket.
It's not a bucket. It's like the biggest bucket you've ever seen in your life.
Troy's is a cool story basin.
You just said it's not a bucket, but it's the biggest bucket you've ever seen.
It's the cool story basin.
Trench.
If you think about Antarctica, they're probably similar in size. Similar.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Have you heard about the secret civilization living under Antarctica?
What?
That is a new conspiracy theory.
I would love to hear about that.
Look it up on your own, because obviously my stories suck.
Hey, how does it feel to be picked on?
Well,
Live on the concrete walls.
the thing is, there's supposedly a secret society that lives under Antarctica.
In the water.
Well, it's like, so Antarctica is like this giant glacier, right?
Mm-hmm.
With a rock at the very, very bottom, but everything is ice. This civilization has drilled down and built this Atlantis city almost under Antarctica, but nobody's down there. Nobody's exploring Antarctica. So these ice people are living there. Rent free.
Are they lizard people?
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
Along with the Earth being flat.
Let's not even go back to that one.
I was reading this on the QAnon website.
Yeah.
I like to tell everyone that I get all my news from Fox News at work. It just grinds people's gears.
You know what really grinds my gears? Nothing. I was just quoting.
Oh,
Family Guy.
I thought you had something.
No.
I was waiting.
I mean, I got a lot of shit, but no. Back
What?
to the Facebook Marketplace deal. I have never dabbled in that. I felt it was way too personal.
Craigslist, eBay.
I was trying to sell. Yes, OnlyFans. Yes, I was trying to sell a PlayStation 4 one time, and I had it set up for a dude to meet me at Subway the next morning at 10 o'clock. Never heard another word, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm never trying to sell anything online again."
I don't do meats. There are no meats. If you want my product, you pick it up from my house, because I don't waste any of my time.
What about the reindeer?
That's no bullshit. I came home Monday. There was a bag of Magic Bullets sitting on the porch.
Magic bullet blender. Yeah. No, I don't do meats. I've been stood up too many times. I only do pickups. I sold a wooden rocking bench the other day. Found it on the side of the road. Took a sander to it. Maybe invested $10 in it in sandpaper. Sold it for $60. And got to use it for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
That one? That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah, the wooden rocking bench.
By the hot tub?
Yeah.
You sold that?
Yep, $60.
That was by the hot tub. Was.
It's only been fucking rain rotted for 2 years.
Oh, yeah, and I had 9 people. I had 2 people say, I'll give you 80 for it if you'd let me jump in line. I said, no, you weren't the first person to ask.
I was a bet.
And I still got 3.5 stars.
3.5 stars.
That's bullcrap. I checked the other day and I was like, what?
We should have a pillow fight.
3? Get my star rating.
Star rating up.
Half
I
a
just
star.
watched that.
Oh.
That's crazy. Because my Uber stars, I think I have pretty close. I have like 4.97 on Uber.
Let
So
me
I'm
look
a
at
great
mine.
Uber rider.
So I am going to try. I thought about it the other day. I'm going to try to get
4.96.
I'm going to try to get something. And have you seen trade, like where you can trade up and see what you can get out of your trade?
Yes.
I am going to start with something. What should I start with?
You should start with
I'm going to find something on the side of the road.
A command strip.
What the fuck is that?
That's tough.
Yeah. It's holding up my...
I'm going to find something that
My
somebody's thrown out, and I'm going to trade it up, and I'm going to get...
A Tesla.
No.
Oh, yeah, you're right. A diesel truck for Dad.
I don't know.
Like,
To be continued. I'm going to find something on the side of the road and trade it until I get something that's over $5,000.
Bro, I had a family member do that. They traded like a screwdriver all the way up to 5 acres.
Really?
Yeah.
I will find something.
so I have 5 stars on my commerce profile only
That's
because
bullcrap.
one person has reviewed me.
Oh, I have 3, so that's why.
Fair
as well.
pricing, friendliness, item description, punctuality, reliability, response time.
Hey, if you were going to buy a camera, for instance, and the camera cost $180, how much money would you bring to buy your camera?
$180.
You wouldn't bring $200 and ask if the person had change, right?
Oh, here we go. Magic bullet story.
The lady walked up and I had it listed at 20 and I dropped it to 15.
Okay.
You can buy a brand new Magic Bullet online, brand new, the same kit, everything, $29.99. Amazon, be there in 2 days. Why somebody would pay $20 for it, I have no idea. But I dropped it to 15. She showed up and she said, "Oh, all I have is a 20. Do you have 5?" No, I don't. No, I don't have small change just laying around.
I bet you did, though.
I sure did in the house.
Guarantee.
But I was outside in the front, in the driveway, and I wasn't going to be like, oh.
You barely had pants on.
I didn't have shoes on. But either way, who shows up to buy something doesn't have the right amount of money? This has happened at least 3 times to me.
I know what you mean. That's kind of shady. Because, like, are they trying to say, oh, well, would you take... I bet they bring a 20 thinking you have a 10 and then be like, oh, would you take $10 for it then? No.
Yeah, I had a lady that came and picked up, it was recently, and she was like, I had it listed at 30, I dropped it to 25, and she stood me up the first time, but then she said, oh, sorry, I had a family emergency. Everybody always has a family emergency. There's not always a family emergency. I've had 3 in the last 2 months. Oh, I had a family emergency, sorry I couldn't make it. No, you just forgot about it and stood me up. Just say, oh, sorry, I forgot.
I don't think it's a matter of forgetting about it. I think it's a matter of coming up with the money to do it.
That could also be the thing.
Maybe you're just unlucky.
3.5.
I had dropped it. I dropped it to 25, and she was on the way. She said, I'll be there in 10 minutes. And then she said, will you take 20? No, we already agreed 25. And she said, oh. She just, OH. Like she was pissed off that it was going to be 25.
ATMs don't spit out 5s.
Yeah.
That's could be it. But yeah, she showed up, paid 25. She was pissed off.
Well, if you want it that bad, like, and you're gonna be pissed off over $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was $20. I don't even remember what it was. I was trying to think, but I remember she came and picked it up, and I was like, okay. Oh, it was my the little essential oil diffuser thing that I had.
Why did you sell that?
That son of a bitch will beep and beep. And
It beeps. That's why I sold it.
Tanner was out of town for like a week, and
It beeps when the water's low to tell you to add water. I don't just like sit around and just wait to fill the diffuser back up.
I'm laying in my room watching TV, and I hear this beep beep. I get up, I look around, it stops. Lay back down. As soon as I lay back down, beep beep. I get back up. I'm like, what in the hell? So I'm like, Tanner's fucking with me because that camera in the living room.
Yeah.
I thought you were like fucking with me, controlling with it. And then finally, I just stand in the dining room, and I'm like, and it goes off. I get a little bit closer. It goes off again.
Yeah.
I get a little bit closer. Finally figure out what it is. I unplugged it. I texted Tanner and said, hey, I unplugged your diffuser. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I think it's about to blow up. I don't know.
No, but the bad thing is I bought that thing for $22, and then I bought the oils. So it was a 16 pack of oils, and they were $16. So I spent like $41. I've had it for 4 years, and I sold it for $25.
Could have sold it for 20 if you would have just gave in.
But that doesn't.
But I lose profit.
Yeah, that doesn't.
But no, I'm going to buy a nice one that matches our new house, but they're not that expensive.
So my buddy Jacob, he was switching camera brands.
Shout out Jacob.
Shout out Jacob. Shout out Jacob.
Yeah, respond to my text.
Is he still?
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
He did.
Okay.
No, he did.
He was.
Wow.
He was changing.
He owned the fact that he's terrible at responding
Yeah.
to text messages.
There was one time I texted him. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I don't understand how it's so hard to reply to a text.
I don't either, but you know.
And everybody's literally got their phone on them all the fucking time. But yet you see, boop, your phone flashes and you're like,
Hey, not to throw shots at Jacob, but Troy does the same thing.
Troy does.
Troy's terrible. He's one of the worst responders.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Like, turn on your read receipts, open it up, read it, and then be like, That way the person knows.
Like
that
you're ignoring them.
Yeah.
And not to show or throw shots at my loan officer, but he doesn't answer the phone. He didn't respond to emails.
Try sending him a telegram.
I don't know what
Pigeon,
I don't
a
understand.
messenger
Yeah.
pigeon. It's probably the best way.
That's what we had to do. I'll send you our guy that we used.
He's great
For
with,
pigeons.
Great with pigeons. Great with pigeons. He's got like 25. Not 20. He's got 25.
Okay, so Jacob was selling his camera on Facebook Marketplace because he was switching back to Canon, and him and his wife met this person who was buying the camera, and this guy was trying to like swindle Jacob out of money because he was like, "Oh, I'm buying this camera so I can take it overseas for my missionary work. Is there any way you could give me a discount on the camera?"
You know what that means? He was recording his girlfriend's OnlyFans.
Yeah. And Jacob was like, "No, man, like this is expensive. This is all my gear. Like you're buying everything. It's like I paid good money for this." And he's like, "Yeah, but you know what? you're a man of God. I'm a man of God. Like, I'm trying to do God's work here. And he's like, do you want the camera or not? And so they met up with the guy. Jacob asked all cash. So Jacob went and bought a money pen, you know, where like you check the dollar bills.
See if it's fake.
Yeah. Checked every single $20 bill.
In front of the guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
$1,800 worth of 20s. So
Yeah.
I don't blame him though.
Yeah.
What kind of discount did he want? Like,
He
how
wanted
much?
like $800 off. Jacob was like, no.
Go to Best Buy. You're not going to get $800 off.
So those are our Facebook Marketplace stories, and we go on and on. I almost bought a broken lens from somebody. They showed up, and
What about the one you bought then dropped? Is that the right story?
yeah, that was the Canon one, the one that Tanner's talking about.
Yeah.
And then no, this was like a lens. It was a long time ago.
Oh,
This
I remember
person
that
was
one,
being
yeah.
shady, and I looked at the lens. I put it on my camera. It wasn't focusing right. And I was like, like what? Like, have you ever dropped this lens? They're like, no, never dropped it. Never. It's perfect lens. And they were looking shady. Like, her boyfriend was sitting in the car, and I'm pretty sure it was like doped out on meth or heroin or something. But it was like such a good deal, and I was like, even if it's broken, like I can, like it's not terrible. And then I ended up buying it, but they gave me another $100 off. And then I'm like driving, and I'm like looking at the lens filter thread. There's a shattered lens filter that has been jammed into the filter thread. So it's like it's been dropped.
Mm-hmm.
But I just had to unscrew a few things and screw them back in, and it works perfectly fine.
They dropped it when they were running out of Best Buy
Yeah.
because they saw it.
Oh yeah.
In the last 4 months, I've probably bought 2 or 3 stolen things. I don't know they are. There's no proof they are, but they were very cheap. Just saying.
That saw being one of them.
The what?
That saw being one
The
of them.
miter saw and my DeWalt cordless drill.
Like, can you get in trouble for that though?
Me? No. I bought it on a legal site. I did not know it was stolen.
I think you can. I think you can get in trouble.
Oh no, I cannot. They can, but I cannot.
I think it's called receiving stolen properties.
Well, but I didn't know it was stolen, so I can claim ignorance. Lack of knowledge.
Yeah, you can claim ignorance a lot. All right. Tanner, you got any trivia for us this week?
I do.
But
What is the average time that you spend at a stoplight?
I have a very good guess.
So we're going to wait for Dakota to guess last because he probably already read it.
Last week.
I won't guess.
Last week, I guessed 8 years. You spend 8 years at a stoplight.
Not as much.
My guess, I'm going to say you spend 6 weeks at a stoplight.
If you watch the YouTube, I'm staring at him because I know he read it, but it's not right exactly.
Is it 6 months?
Months. You spend 6 months of your life
I was
waiting
nowhere
at red
close.
lights to turn green.
What happens if you're turning right on red?
I don't know.
Is that
That may be like out.
It says on
of
average,
it.
okay? It doesn't factor in these things. It says
Yeah.
on average.
Well, if you're ever driving through Mustang, you're definitely hitting red lights.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Dude, okay. I live, the Walgreens at Vandament and Garth Brooks?
Yeah.
How did I just get my standing goal?
I left that Walgreens. I left that Walgreens, and it took me 6 minutes to get from that Walgreens to 10th Street because of all those red lights.
It is bad. You know they're doing construction over there right now. So it's about to get worse.
So next week, well, short thing about the stoplights. You spend 75 seconds on average on your commute to work.
At red lights?
On average. The average human spends 75 seconds.
I can tell you.
I spend more.
I got that doubled.
I spend
easily.
definitely more, but we also live 28 miles from work. So,
I live 17.
But
fun fact on the next trivia. This was going to be a week 1, but I decided to just go in order. It has to do with how many slices of bread one bolt of lightning can toast.
What?
That one's fun to me. But
So you take one bolt of lightning.
And you can toast how many pieces of bread?
how many pieces of
What's
bread?
your guess?
It goes off of the electricity that it's used in a toaster to toast 4 pieces of bread. So if you put 4 pieces of bread in a toaster and toasted it, one bolt of lightning could charge how many toasters? And that's how many they did off of the bread.
I'm gonna say, guessing this. We can check back in 2
Next
weeks.
week.
Next week. I'm gonna say 12,000 pieces of bread.
12,000. Okay. That's a good guess.
What do you think, Dakota?
A lot.
You read it, didn't you? Have you ever thought about the person who cooked bread? They made the bread, they cooked it, and then some yabo is like, cook it again.
What the fuck is a yabo?
Watch what's the movie with the 3 sisters who are witches? Halloween movie.
Bewitched.
No.
Halloween?
No.
Casper.
Oh my god, what is this movie?
Hannah Montana 3D concert.
She's
No.
a man.
No, it's like it's the movie where like the 3 sisters come back.
Spook or
It's like the basic white girl Halloween movie that you always watch on Halloween.
Kicking and screaming.
Yes. That was a
I
good
don't know.
movie.
Break someone's clavicle.
So, what was I even talking about?
I don't have any idea.
Oh,
Teenage witch movie.
in that movie, the word yabos are used, and
And you thought now was a good time to
Yeah.
try to bring that back.
if you're
Stop
watching,
winking at the camera.
if you guys are watching from home,
So, guys,
look up yabos.
Do you guys remember what we talked about earlier in the episode about the cool story bucket?
Because it's back.
Because Troy went 2 for 2 on this episode.
Money.
Only takes one.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
If you can tell me what video game that's from,
Troy will personally Venmo you $2,000.
I will
And-
Venmo you $2. If you can tell me, I'll play it for you one more
And if
time.
you don't turn us in for copyright infringement.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Because I heard a lot of that when I was playing video games.
Do you have to be specific as to which one or just
Well, yes. Which one?
yes,
Which one?
because-
Because that's an easy one if you just say, yeah.
like, obviously, it's a mission game. Like, what video game recently has,
Trying to see Troy lose $2 at Call of Duty. But you have to guess the right one.
yeah, you have to guess the right one because I know what it's from.
And you have to guess the
I'm gonna do it under
game
the table.
designer.
You ready?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
was thinking this one or this one.
No, I think it's, yeah.
Huh.
But what do you guys think?
I heard it the most on this one
Let me think.
and the first one
I'll look it up.
Which one has Rust?
2.
too.
I think it's that one.
Wait,
All right, well.
I just gave everything away. Anybody
If you know Rust.
I think it's Rust.
We didn't. Man, I'd love to talk about this. NCAA has now brought back the football video game.
It's not going to be called NCAA though. It's going to be called EA Sports College Football 2022.
Yeah. We will talk about that next week.
Here's some homework for you guys. Who would you like to see on the cover of the new EA Sports College Football 2021?
No, better question. Who would you like to see on the cover of the Concrete Walls logo?
All right, everyone. That takes the cake for this week's episode. Remember, you can listen to us on every platform. You can now listen to us on YouTube. If you would rather listen to us on YouTube, listen to us on YouTube.
And we will be live streaming on YouTube one episode.
Yeah.
We'll be live on YouTube. So
And
we can interact, read the chat, blah, blah, blah.
Maybe once every month, we'll have a video game live stream on YouTube. All 3 of us playing together. We don't know. Things are coming. Things are coming fast.
You never know. There's different things.
Big things 2021.
Yeah.
All
Thank you again for listening. Thanks for watching.
Don't let your hot dog stand.
And
That's how
remember,
the cookie crumbles. Oh, no. Shit.
and remember,
Don't forget to tip your bartenders and wait staff.
That's right.